settled in, trusting that this is the right choice. You done good. See if you can find more length in the spine as you start to notice your inhalations and then see if you can relax the shoulders even more. Soften any parts of the body that you might be gripping or holding in as you bring your awareness, your attention to your exhalations. So on the inhales, we're paying attention to sitting up nice and tall, kind of creating space, really easy going like. And then on the exhales, you're just finding places to soften. So right away, we're anchoring the mind in these tasks of lifting.
Did my phone steal your Bluetooth? Hey!
Now tuck your chin slightly as you continue with these loving tasks. And if you've been particularly, we'll say, quote, stressed out, you might start to notice an immediate release, maybe of emotion or just sensation in the body. And if you're feeling okay with it today, I'm going to invite you to not shy away from that, to really, let the yoga serve, let this connection of mind and body do its thing. Continuing with the breath, big inhale to lengthen through the spine. And long conscious breath out to just soften anything that needs to soften. And within this glorious task of inhaling and lengthening and exhaling and softening, just allowing any sensation, any emotion, anything that your mind and body is communicating to one another, anything that marriage needs or wants to do, just allow it to do just that. Great, take one more cycle of breath. Perhaps on this next cycle of breath, it's the deepest inhale and the longest exhale that you've taken all day. Here we go. Nice, and then keep your breath going best you can. You're going to draw the chin to the chest, perhaps the forehead towards the palms, head to heart, because this is what the discipline of yoga is really inviting us to do, is to marry mind and body. And in particular today, we're going to focus on doing that with the breath. So take a couple cycles of breath here. Feel this great stretch in the back of the neck. Such a simple but powerful gesture to focus the connection, the communication of your mind and body so that it can serve you, guide you back to what feels good, what is valuable. Awesome. Take one more breath here. And this time, as you exhale and relax your shoulders, you can open the eyes, lift your chin, and smile just a bit. Life is good. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out through the mouth. Twice more like that. Big inhale in through the nose. And empty it out. Maybe sigh it out here. Don't be shy. One more inhale. Lift your heart, your sternum up towards your thumbs. And exhale out through the mouth, release. Awesome, send the fingertips left to right. Inhale, sweep the right arm all the way up and overhead. Big stretch, big breath. Exhale, come back to center. Right hand comes to the earth. Left fingertips reach all the way up as you take a deep breath in. And exhale back to center. Twice more on each side. Inhale, right fingertips up. Exhale back to center. And inhale, left fingertips up high. And exhale back to center. One more time on each side with your breath. Awesome. Draw the hands to the heart. Prayer position. Take a deep breath in. Inhale, lift sternum to thumbs once again. Exhale, press the palms together, elbows left to right. So nice firm press in the palms. Inhale, and again, lift the chest. Exhale, draw your navel in towards your spine so you're creating a nice connection to your center, your core. Sweet. Inhale, lengthen through the back of the neck, tuck the chin slightly, and then exhale. This is a small move. We're going to slowly turn, moving from the midline, base of the spine, all the way up to the crown. Big twist to the right, nice and easy. So big twist, but no cranking, so keep it nice and subtle, connecting to the midline always. And then pressing it back to center. Inhale in, lift your chest. And exhale, just take it as far as your body tells you to. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. And then back to center, twice more on each side. Inhale to lift the sternum. Connect to your center as we exhale. Palms continue to press together. Twist to the right, head, heart, and pelvis in alignment. And then slowly release, back to center. Inhale. And exhale. Keep the head and the heart and the pelvis in one straight line here. So if that means you don't twist as much, it's okay. And then release back to center. And then one more time on each side on your own with your breath. I'll meet you back in center. When you're ready, we're going to inhale, head over heart, heart over pelvis, and then exhale, release the hands to the ground and come forward onto all fours. Take your time getting there. Move like you love yourself, nice and easy. Immediately syncing up with the breath here for cat-cow. Here we go. Drop the belly. Inhale. Open the chest forward. Tailbone up towards the sky. Forehead soft. And then exhale, round through. Soften your gaze here or close your eyes. Chin to chest. And then inhale, drop the belly. Shoulders rotate out and open, chest nice and wide. And then exhale, curling through, starting at the tailbone, crawling all the way up through the spine, finding that wave. And then twice more on your own, moving with your breath. Maybe close your eyes here. Nice. Now inhale, come to tabletop position, nice neutral spine. Notice if the lower belly's kind of ducking down here. Really reach your tailbone towards the back edge of your mat. Draw the navel up and in so the core connects here. And then send the crown of your head forward. So if the neck is dropping down here, gain awareness all the way through the neck. Remembering it is a nice, beautiful extension of the spine. Great. For beginners or someone who's new to the mat, new to this position, I got you. You might already be shaking and finding some more warmth here. If you like to find some warmth and need a little more, curl the toes under, take a deep breath in, press away from your yoga mat, and then on an exhale, just gentle, graceful hovering of the knees up. Maintain this nice connection from crown to tail, and everyone start to breathe a little more fully. Add more depth of breath here. Widen your inhale, so feel the inhale in your back body, your side ribs. Great. Whether the knees are lifted or not, everyone send attention to your hands. Draw your palms in towards the center of your mat, and then your toes in towards the center of your mat for one more breath cycle. In and out. And then if the knees are lifted, slowly lower. Release the feet, everyone. Bring the big toes together to touch. Knees as wide as the yoga mat. Then we're going to actively walk the palms out here. Inhale, upper arm bones rotate out. Drop the belly, look forward. And then exhale, send the sits bones all the way back towards the soles of the feet. Try to keep a nice active reach here if it feels good. And then melt your heart down as we begin to open up through the shoulders, the chest. If the forehead doesn't come to the earth, you can maybe stack the forearms here to bring the earth up to you. Or you can just maintain a lift here, breathing fully. Again, nice wide breath. If the forehead does come to the mat, you have the option here to rock gently left to right. Nice loving massage on the third eye point, the brow. Now find nice depth of breath here. Again, that wide inhale, breathing into all four sides of the torso. And here in your own private little love cave, let go of the day thus far. Choose to let go of whatever's to come and allow yourself to be really in the present moment for this practice. It'll go by before you know it, so give it your all here, choosing to be present with your breath, with the sensations that come up in your body. And then, in order to listen to the sound of the breath, we'll start to invite just a soft restriction in the back of the throat. We call this Ujjayi breath. So you don't have to look at me, I'll guide you with my voice, but you're just going to bring the tip of your tongue to the roof of your mouth here. And as you inhale, create a soft restriction in the back of the throat so you kind of hear this ocean-like sound. And then for the exhale, we'll try to maintain that connection of tip of the tongue on the roof of the mouth and maintain that sound. Give yourself a couple more moments to locate or try to locate that sound. And notice how it can affect your body as you breathe downward toward the hips. Great. Press into the fingertips. Keep this ocean breath going. On your next inhale, carve a line with the nose. Nice and slow, controlled movement here to look forward. From here, we're going to keep the legs where they are and walk the hands slowly off the left edge of the mat. If you need a little more, got to have more, have your right hand come to the top of your left hand and then gently bow. Think chin to chest here. Connect to your center. Inhale, ocean sound. Feel that stretch through the right side body. Super yummy. And then exhale, walk it back to center. And we'll take it to the other side. Hands slowly walking off the right edge. Take the left hand, maybe put it on the right. Tuck the chin into the chest. Think cat pose here as you connect to your center. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Great. Release. Come back to center. Press into the tops of the feet. Use your center connection, your core connection to draw the navel in and up. And then slow and steady, walk the knees back to center. Walk the ankles in line with the knees, back to that neutral spine. Great. Hip circles, soft bend in the elbows. You're just going to start nice and slow, moving the hip points down, around, and up. And then think about moving from your tail once you get going here so you can grow this just a little bit. Again, soft bend in the elbows. Now returning to that Ujjayi breath or that ocean sound. Going inward. Reverse your circle. And take this opportunity before we go into downward dog to just check out the integrity of your hands, your hand to earth connection. Maybe you need to spread the fingertips. Awesome, then come back to center, curl the toes under, and we're gonna peel up from the tail, so nice and slow with your breath. Downward facing dog, take your time. When you get up there, continue moving the hips, pedal out through the feet. Let your breath reign here, so reside in the breath. Let your breath be your main focus. We have the shape. Claw through the fingertips. One more cycle of breath here as you pedal through the feet and find what feels good. And now find stillness. Close your eyes. Careful that you're not holding in the neck here. Don't worry about the heels coming to the ground. Stay focused on your breath. Nice. Then slow and steady, you're going to bend the knees. And you're just going to slowly, nice and easy, nothing fancy. You're going to step the right foot all the way up and lower the left knee down. So we're coming into a nice low lunge. Great, then left hand's gonna come to the earth, and you're gonna inhale, reach the right fingertips up high to the sky. So spread through the right hand, right palm, right fingertips mindfully, and open up through the chest. Back toes can be curled or pressing into the ground, yogi's choice. Inhale, open your heart, one more breath, and then on your exhale, come back to center. Beautiful. Plant the palms, lift the back knee here. Then inhale, open the chest, let your heart radiate forward, grow light on the fingertips, connect to your core, and then exhale, plant the palms, step it back, plank pose. You got this. Breathe deep. Start to wake up all of the muscles, but also bring integrity, connection to all of the joints. The way you're placing, setting yourself up for greatness with the hands, reaching back through the heels. You're here for 5, you got it. 4, lift the heart center up. 3, 2, and then downward dog. Hips up high and back on the 1. Awesome work. Back to that Ujjayi breath. If you need to let out a big sigh at any moment through the mouth, do it. One of the perks of the home practice too, if you're practicing alone, surprise yourself. Let something go. Cool, and then nice and steady when you're ready, we're going to bring the left foot up. Again, nothing fancy, just slow and steady. If you need to use your hand to bring your foot up, do it. And then we'll lower the back knee. Stay present in every moment here. Body's opening up, mind and body connecting. Yes. We're off the cell phone. Beautiful, front knee over front ankle. Using our time wisely. When you're ready, right hand comes to the earth, the left hip crease pulls back, and we find our twist. Nice and open. Breathing deep here. Find a softness in the face. And then one more breath, really open up through the chest. You got it. Full body experience. Breathe wide into all 4 sides of the torso. And then on an exhale, release it down. Awesome, awesome. Here we go. Open up through the chest. Inhale. Heart radiates forward. Awesome. On an exhale, you're going to lift that back knee, plant the palms, step the left toes back, plank pose. Really pressing away from the yoga mat and lifting the heart center up between the shoulder blades. So you're not dipping down in the hips or the upper back body here, but rather the whole front body is really levitating up to meet the back body. Reach the heels back. This is our strengthening moment today, so stick with me here. Send your gaze straight down. We're here for 5. Breathe deep. You got it. 4. Breathe, breathe, breathe. 3. Breathe. 2. Big breath. 1. Downward dog. Awesome work. Hey, look at my little downward dog here. One more big inhale, you got it. And then exhale, slowly lower to the knees. Swing the legs all the way around and come back to a seat, this time with the legs all the way out in front. Great, take a moment to really flex your toes up towards your face And again, if you sat on a blanket or a towel in the beginning of class, go ahead and grab it now. Sit up on your bolster, makeshift bolster. Great. Hands are going to come to the sides. Fingertips or palms on the earth, depending on the length of your arm and your anatomy. And then slowly we'll begin to lift the heels if we can. If not, that's okay. We just want you to engage in the tops of the thighs, femur really hugging in towards the hip socket here. Dandasana. Great. Breathe. Think about all four sides of the torso lifting and lengthening. And then just like we did at the beginning of this practice, use your inhale to find length, create space. And then use your exhale to let go and ground in a soft, gentle manner. So sometimes we're super stressed out and we just don't realize that we don't need much. We just need a little time and space to let go and settle in to the present moment. Find stillness here for one more cycle of breath. You got it. Great. Then hands are going to come back to heart center. And as you do this, careful not to round forward here, but think about your shoulder socket, right? Going around and in, and that's what allows your heart to lift up. Sternum to thumbs. Inhale in, exhale, slowly dial heart center to the left. Little wringing out of the abdominal organs here to help you feel good. Bring it back to center. Keep breathing and over towards the right. Nice and easy. Doesn't have to be a big move. And then over to center and to the left. So good for the body. And then back to center and one more time. Awesome. Back to center. Release the fingertips. Bring them behind the thighs. You're going to pick your knees up just a bit. And then we're going to inhale, draw the navel in and up. We call this Uddiyana Bandha. So actively, especially if you have your belly here, right, which we all do, so no judgment. And in fact, this is a great moment to say, drop the judgment. Yoga is a great practice for us to come to terms with how much of our stress really comes from, our own selves being hard on ourselves. So here's a great moment, just a little learning moment for all of us. Bring your hands to your belly. Love this belly. Draw the navel in and up. It's all here. Find that power. And then imagine, hands come back to the backs of the thighs. You're going to go over a little beach ball here, a little any ball. Hey-yo. Right here at the belly, you're going to think up and over as you come into a modified seated forward fold. So we're not just going in straight at it. We're coming into this connection, finding that belly lock, and then lifting the heart up and over to maybe drape the belly over the tops of the thighs. From here, the hands can come to the earth or to the feet, yogi's choice. Try to keep the shoulders relaxed away from the ears. And then in time, you can work to straighten the legs, but I like to start bent. As you're ready, allow the weight of the head to relax over. And once again, trust yourself, trust me, trust this practice and this time by closing your eyes. Reconnect to that ocean breath. Connecting to every cell of your being here via the breath. So you should really be able to feel the inhale and then the softening. Catch a different type of wave here. And again, we create a lot of stress and undue havoc on the mind and body through self-judgment and a lack of self-care, self-love. So take a couple quiet moments here to just bask in your breath. Let go of toxicity. Let go of any place you might be holding or gripping. particularly the neck. Yes, and then slowly bat the eyelashes open, release, and come all the way up. Beautiful. Notice how you feel, if you feel any different from when we started. And you're going to use your palms to come all the way down to the ground. And when you get there, find what feels good. So I'm going to suggest immediately hugging the knees into the chest. And then from here, you can lower the feet to the ground and take a bridge pose. Nice, easy hip bridges. Or if you're ready for relaxation, you can go straight to laying down. If you're ready for Setu Bandhasana, step the heels up towards your bum. Make sure the knees are in alignment with your thigh bone and the hip points. Press the palms into the earth. Here we go, toes pointing forward, gentle peeling up of the hip points. Think about your sits bones really reaching towards the backs of the knees. And then we're going to keep this soft and easy today, so bring the shoulder blades underneath, open the palms, and imagine you're squeezing a little ball, there's that ball again, in between the thighs. Chest comes to the chin, and chin to the sky. Find your breath, chest to chin, and chin to sky. Awesome. Slowly release. All the way down. Yeah, let out a big sigh, just like Benji did. And when the hips kiss the ground, just windshield wiper the legs left to right, nice and easy. Back and forth, back and forth. And eventually the legs will come all the way down to the ground. And you're going to inhale, reach the arms all the way up and overhead. Nice full body stretch. Spread the fingers. Spread the toes. Relax through the jaw. Take one more deep breath in. And then exhale, rain the fingertips down. We'll come into a corpse pose here just to reset. Option here to bring the index finger to the thumb very lightly and to part the lips gently. Now close your eyes and allow your body to be heavy and still. And as you're ready, begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes. And slowly bend your right knee, slide your right foot back up to the ground. Feel your foot on the earth. And then slowly bend the left knee, sole of the left foot to the ground. Really feel it connecting. Take a deep breath in. On an exhale, draw your navel to your spine, finding your center as you turn onto one side, any side. Find your fetal position, smile. And then as you use your palms to slowly, with control, press up back to a seat. Leave whatever is stressing you out, anything that might be bothering you on the ground, just to fertilize back into the earth. And come up feeling a little lighter, maybe a little more open to moving in a different way. Managing, navigating things with a little more ease, a little more grace. Hands come together at the heart. Sit up nice and tall, take a deep breath in. Just take a moment of gratitude for yourself, for doing this practice, taking the time. And we finish by bringing the thumbs right up to the third eye. Taking a nice big inhale in, and then using your exhale to bow. Namaste.